Having goals does not make you special. In fact, it makes you just like everybody else because everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to be wealthy. Everybody wants a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Having goals does not make you unique in any way. The way that you become special is when you start changing your life to reach your goals. That's when everybody's going to care and want to get on board and see that. It is so important to be real with people and document your journey on the road to your success, whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to build. Because like I said, everybody has goals. Everybody sets a New Year's resolution. Everybody wants to lose 30 pounds. People think that just because I want 10,000 followers on Instagram, that means that everybody else should chip in and help me reach my goals. That's not how that works. You're just like everybody else. You become different when you change your life and you start taking action to reach your goals. The whole idea of setting goals is kind of shady to me anyways. I just had this breakthrough. I say breakthrough. I got this from a video that I was watching by a very successful man, but he was talking about reframing the way that you look at your goals, reframing the way that you set your goals. He said essentially what you should do is write down one big goal, whether it be 5 years from now, 1 year from now. You write that big goal at the top of the paper, and then you write down all the steps you're going to have to take to get there. To do this, well, if I need 10,000 followers, I'm going to have to post every day. I'm going to have to make this type of content. You know what I mean? Make the bullet points and then just start. Pick one of them, start. As you start looking at that list, you're going to realize, well, I can't do this until I do this one, or I can't finish this one until this one. And then when you start certain bullet points, you're going to realize there's a bunch of little individual tasks under that one. A lot of people talk about overnight success, you know what I mean? But that's hardly ever how it works out. Usually it comes down to what you do on a daily basis. It's like stacking bricks. You got to build a strong foundation first. That's what I'm telling y'all. A lot of people only move when they're motivated, but nobody is motivated every single day. So if you only show up when you feel like it, what does that say about you? If everything has to be right for you to take action and want to do better or chase your goals, you're not serious about it. You don't have that passion. I used to have a really strict schedule for myself. I would mark out what I need to be doing every 45 minutes, all the way down to the time I was showering and going to bed. But after doing that for a while, I realized one of the problems I started having was that if there was any little thing I couldn't complete or didn't complete on that list, I would feel like a failure. It would bother me. I would say I didn't hit my goal. I didn't accomplish what I wanted to today. So the whole day was ruined. It wasn't until recently when I reframed the way that I was looking at it that I realized the harm that I was doing to myself just by thinking like that. Now I set quarterly goals. I set weekly goals. I know I can get this done in 6 days. I know I can get this done by next week. And within that week, that's when I got to break it down. I need to film these videos today. I need to have them all edited by Wednesday. I need to do my lives and I have to send out emails. All of the pieces will kind of fit together, but you cannot be too strict on yourself and you cannot only operate when you feel like it. There is no easy route. It's going to be hard. There are going to be times when you think you're doing something wrong. There's going to be times when you're worried about the outcome. All you have to do is control the controllables. Do everything in your power to make sure that you get what you want. It's your responsibility to build the life of your dreams because nobody else is going to come and do that for you. Like I said earlier, nobody cares about your goals. Everybody has goals. Having goals doesn't make you different. It doesn't make you unique. You only stand out when you decide, I'm going to get what I want, and I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many days I had to show up. I don't care what other people are saying. When you clarify what you want, you say it out loud, you write it down, and you tell yourself that you're going to get it, and you're going to find a way to make something happen, what do you think that does in your brain? That rewires the way you think. Be mindful of the stuff that you're consuming all the time. The content that you're watching, the music, the podcast, whatever it is. Everything you listen to plants seeds in your mind. A fun little exercise you can do is just think about somebody that made you feel special at any point in your life. Think about how they made you feel special. What was it? Was it the way they were acting? Was it the words they were using? Because I'll tell you what, 10 years from now, people might not remember what color shirt you were wearing. They're not going to remember the shoes you were wearing. The only thing they're going to remember is how you made them feel. So you should want to go out and you should want to uplift other people. This internet stuff is wild, man, because I know it's so hard to show up and be real with people when you don't even know who you're talking to. You don't even know who's about to be watching your content. And so many people are so scared of judgment. They're scared of being seen by other people. They're scared of what other people might think about them. But you know what? If you're ever going to do anything that's noteworthy in your life, people are probably going to have something to say about it. And also on the other side of that coin, if you don't do anything at all and you just sit around and you wait for something to fall out of the sky, people are going to have something to say about that too. You don't know what other people are going to think, say, or feel about you. September just started. We're coming up on this winter arc. This is the time where everybody says, oh, I'm going to get right. It's about to be the new year. We got to get ready. I don't know how many times I've heard that. Don't keep going through the same cycle doing the same thing. You do need to have a winter arc, but you need to carry that over. I feel like the thing with a lot of people is just distractions. It's so easy to let the time slip away. Like even for myself, I can't believe we're at the end of 2025 almost. You have to develop that tunnel vision. You got to learn how to stay on the ball and have that focus, that laser beam eyesight. You have to be delusional. You have to be crazy when it comes to your goals and whatever you want, because everything that has ever been created was created in here first. This iPhone that I'm recording on, it was an idea in somebody's head. They drew this blueprint, they gave it to an engineer, and then they brought it into the real world. And now everybody from the age of 8 to 78 carries one in their pocket. You have that same potential. You could go out and create something that is going to change the world. You could be an innovator, enhance something, make it better. This is the best time to be alive right now. I want you to think about this for the next goals that you set. Instead of making a New Year's resolution to lose 15 pounds, I want you to really sit down and think about why you want your goals. I want to lose 15 pounds because my jeans barely fit. I want to lose 15 pounds because I don't like feeling this way. I don't want to look this way. Think about what you're scared of. I started recording videos just like this, short form and long form, almost 2 years ago because I was scared. I saw so many people that were just like me, or maybe even younger than me and not as educated as me, but they were making more money than me. And it was because they were using these tools and resources like social media. They're building their own communities. They're getting brand deals. Y'all know the girls that are doing their little get ready with me. They're doing their makeup before they go to work and clock in. They just been posting them videos for 3 years and now they got 4 million followers. Getting deals with Walmart and Amazon and Target. This is the new era we're stepping into. It's the digital era. All these social media platforms, these are going to be your new resume. But you got to learn how to leverage these tools so they can be working for you and not against you. If you're just sitting on Instagram or TikTok and you're scrolling for 3 or 4 hours a day, what are you looking at? Speaking for myself, when I get on social media and I scroll too much, it fogs my brain. It really makes me have too many thoughts, and it makes me try to replicate other people's videos, what I saw and what I heard, and I feel like it really takes my unique aspect out of it. So I had to stop doing that. When I just get these sparks and I feel like I need to record videos, I'll just sit down and start recording. But you always have to create before you consume, and in order to create, you need silence. Go sit somewhere, be alone for 2 days. Write down what you want, write down where you're at. Write down what you're feeling. Look at that every single day. Take a picture of it so you can look at it when you're not home. Because when you focus on something so much and you just keep thinking about it, you are going to rewire the pathways in your brain. You're going to start looking at things differently. You're going to start seeing new opportunities. But it starts with the delusion. You've got to be crazy at first. You got to believe in yourself. You have to put yourself out there. You have to look at your goals and you have to say, how can I get this? That's what I mean. It's the little bitty things. It's how do you talk to yourself? What do you think about yourself? I stopped saying, I can't afford that. I don't have the money for that. Reframe it. Think, how can I afford this Lamborghini? If I need to make $400,000 to spend on a car, what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to sell this much product. I'm going to have to do this many consulting calls. I'm going to have to host this many webinars. Put a number on it. Figure it out. Nothing is impossible, but if you sit around and you don't take action and you're just waiting on something to fall into your lap, you're going to be waiting for a damn long time. You should just be overwhelmed with gratitude that you are even here still. Life is so short. Really, the fact that I get to wake up and do something I'm passionate about and help other people and still be able to make money on the side of doing that, it blows my mind. Because I remember everything that I have right now is something that I used to be dreaming of. It's something that I used to be wishing for, saying, oh, I can't wait till this happens. I can't wait. Oh, maybe one day. We're literally living in our dreams. But it's up to you to make your dreams come true. I get passionate about this because I care so much. I want y'all to be successful. I want to be successful. I want to help you guys change the way that you think, because this is something that I had to go through. I know that you're capable of getting in the gym and getting buff or making $10,000 a month, because there are so many other people out here doing the same thing and they're no better than you. You've got all the same tools that they've got. It's not about the resources that you have on hand. It's about how resourceful you are with what you've got. And I'm telling you, time is not on our side. Don't keep waiting around for something to happen for you. Go make something happen. If you're not willing to take the time and come up with a plan or actually strategize on how you're going to hit your goals, then you're not serious about it. Figure out what you want, come up with the goal, write down the little bitty steps on how you're going to get there, and then just start knocking them out. Don't even write it down in order. It doesn't matter. But you got to start somewhere, and there's no time like the present. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. I really just want you guys to get better. Like I'm telling y'all, that's why I get fired up. I get passionate about this stuff. I enjoy speaking to people. Just take small steps, get 1% better every day. 1% is not that hard. Learn something new. Listen to a podcast when you're driving your car for 20 minutes. But I know you can do it because you've got the same creative aspect inside of you that the rest of us do. So come up with your blueprint and start laying bricks.